Every semester, we split our interns into 2 teams and have a great debate.
The setting is, they're in bizzare-o world, and they have to pick, and they're only allowed to choose one method when it comes to developing power in their athletes.
Team 1 is pro-plyometrics, while Team 2 is all about the ollie lifts. Now there are some clear benefits for both methods. When it comes to Plyos, you can work 3-dimensionally. They can be made very specific to the movement patterns and the shapes that you'll make on the court or the field. And they really allow you to target the elasticity and the reactivity when it comes to creating power. While for Olympic lifts, you can progress them super gradually with baby weights. That also allows you to keep your form and progress nice and smoothly. Olympic lifts allow you to do what's called surfing the curve. So you can train the entire force velocity curve from top to bottom by manipulating the weights. And lastly, the Olympic lifts and their derivatives really cash in on that intent to move idea. Now I don't want to spoil this for any future interns, but as you can imagine, there's a few downsides and negatives when it comes to each method. But I think the biggest benefit that they have is actually something they share in common. And that is the ability for both these exercises to be progressed and regressed on a granular level. So all exercises live on a continuum, from progressions to regressions. As things get harder and more complex and more intense, we move up into progressions. Have an injury, have some time off from the gym, or if you're just beginning, you move down to the regressions, where things are more about learning and development as opposed to intensity. Now, along this continuum as well, you also have what's called a lateralization. That's where the exercise is kind of similar, but it's a step to the side. It lives in a different exercise or training family. Like the hip thrust and the core lift, they both develop hip extension and glute strength, just in different ways. So back to the Plyos and the Olympic lifting. Which one do you choose? Well, because this is planet Earth and not bizzare-o world, we don't have to choose. The answer is, you can use a little bit of both.
¿Por qué no los dos?
For athletes already saturated for plyometric load, doing some skill and technique work for their sprinting, landing and cutting is going to be perfect. While for more advanced athletes, teaching them something like a dumbbell snatch or a hang power shrug can be really beneficial for lower body power. Da 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 da.